All right. Fuel. All right. Ladies and gentlemen. This has to be the best RP I've ever watched. So good. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Hey y'all, I'm talking to you again. Everybody sound off. I'm sorry I'm a little late. I just wanted to give my regulars the stream that they tune in for as well. Because I think anytime, no Rust today, God damn it. I think anytime there's a special event, I've had a tendency to get wrapped up in it. And then I alienate my normal watchers, you know, because they love RP, but for real, I hate Rust RP, but this is fucking content. God damn, y'all. How many of you are new? Ones in chat if you just discovered me recently because of the inflated numbers. Wow, that's so sick. I see a bunch of new. Well, I see people with fucking 100-year badges. 100-year badges dropping ones in chat. Yeah, man. I'll tell you. If you're one of my real heads, if you've been here for a while, I got started on Rust. So getting a chance to make this new server with Abe and have so much fun with it has been a real blessing. And I've just had a lot of fun making it for you. So thanks for showing up. I might play some more later on. Hassan's still playing. This man's in there. But I wanted to do my normal stuff too, because we do a segment on Monday that I absolutely love, and it's called All the News That's Fit to Print. And it's one of my favorite little segments. So we're gonna do this. And then tomorrow, I think I'm going to go real hard on Rust. I think I'm going to get up super early and just rust my face off because it's my break from the gym day. So we're going to do a little segment, nothing too crazy, probably about an hour. Merked, thank you for the raid. So 5 p.m. No, I'll probably get on it around noon, I think. And I'll probably do like 12 hours tomorrow. Thank you again for the raid, Merked. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get out of the Rust category for a second. And I'm going to do our usual Monday segment, all the news that's fit to print, which if you're new here, it's not really news. It's just stupid shit. And then we'll maybe do a little bit more Rust tonight, depending on how I feel. So first up, the real stars of cans are the dogs is our first story. Let's take a look. That dog is so fucking hot. He's got a dress on. God damn.
Cody? La Patte. Cody is on the credits. He's also his name. He has his name on the poster of the film, and it was very important because he's really an actor. Actor.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
For instance.
So you're telling me Harvey Weinstein can't do that, but that acting dog can? Double standard.
On the set, when you say cut, he stops playing. So he knows when he's playing.
Voilà, jusqu'ici tout se passait bien.
Oui, mon Cosmos.
Dès qu'il l'a senti, c'était parti. Cosmos n'avait pas vu Darius depuis 2 mois et les retrouvait.
It's always amazing to me how many like foreign language projects I never see. By the way, thank you for all the subs tonight, guys. I appreciate you.
C'était déchirante.
We manipulate them to fit and to be exactly what we need. So if I replace the word dog by women and I say the same sentence, it also makes sense. So there is more parallel between dogs and women than what we think.
Did anybody follow that?
It's just and the way I approach acting, the whole perspective of
Okay, I like whatever this is.
me looking at the acting after I finished the film, just it changed a lot. I'm acting opposite of a dog, and animal is just so present. It's just a game change.
Yeah, the dog doesn't know it's acting.
For me.
Okay. I feel like that was a real grab bag. I was definitely up and down with that. Chimpanzee throws dropped sandal back at visitor at the zoo. Okay, now this is big. You know, oh, crime is happening? Wait. Crime is happening? Police chasing Carson. Ladies and gentlemen, holy, wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going live. Live to the scene now. We have some crime going on. Let's take a look.
The speed that he's traveling at, he's slow enough to where he'd be able to dodge it too, because you'll see it. But good spike. Look at that. Spoke too soon. He didn't see it. They got the lane correct. Everything about that was absolutely perfect. You may have seen it, you may have not. It happened pretty quick, but there was a spike right there, a spike strip rather, there at Springdale.
It does not look like the spike strip hit.
And he ran right over it. So it was a successful spike. We don't know how many tires were impacted, but as the pursuit goes on, we'll get a better idea of that. Sometimes when the pursuit drivers hit that spike, they immediately pull over. Sometimes it takes a long time. So we'll see how long it takes.
His tires do not look impacted.
Yeah, he's still pretty much maintaining the speeds that he was at, about 50 to 60 miles an hour. And once again...
Wait, did I get a raid?
405 South at Bolsa.
Did I get a raid?
He's still in pursuit here. It started off with the LAPD's Wilshire Division. And
Did I miss a raid?
Got to the
Am I drunk?
405. That is
Black Hoodie with the raid. Hey! Thank you so much. I hope you had a great stream.
So basically a carjacking is probably the best.
I hope you had a wonderful stream. I'm just taking a little break from Rust to watch some crime.
Are still unconfirmed. We got robbery confirmed by the CHP. So Jamie Bankson at the assignment desk here at NBC spoke to CHP and they said robbery, but we believe what we heard over the scanner at least was that a vehicle was also taken. So it may have been a carjacking type situation. We, of course, will always follow up with these pursuits.
Did they steal a pickup? I don't know if this is a stolen car or if it's just a slow speed chase.
For now,
If they're spike stripping him, he's been going for a while, though.
Golden West.
Yappy thank you.
But eventually we're going to be getting into Huntington Beach. I see the
Is crime good? No. If crime was good, why would I have that banner?
Beach Boulevard.
You see that? We paid top dollar for that banner to remind people that I do not endorse crime.
At least on this side of the car, his tires still look pretty good. But I'll wait and see what they see on the scanner if the other side is deflated. But for now, at least the driver's side here looks good. But we know he ran over that spike strip, so he's got to have some damage.
This is definitely an ad for trucks right now. He went over the spike strip and feels nothing. I feel nothing.
The right two tires might be going out. That's according to the CHP that is behind him. So they can clearly see both sides of the vehicle. We can only see...
Bro is just cruising. Yeah, he doesn't look impacted even slightly.
The driver's side. But what I'm hearing is that the right side tires may be...
The Drive soundtrack is so fire.
405 at McFadden. Perfect. So yeah, my pilot Jim is hearing the same thing we just heard about the scanner, which is that the right side is fine, and that may be why we're seeing him. I think he's using his blinker. I believe
he's using his blinker.
So
this is the worst chase ever.
The vehicle is going to be done for here. He's flat on the right.
Bro, you can't obey the rules of the road after going on a high-speed chase.
You really couldn't have picked a busier street to exit off of Beach Boulevard. It's, of course, the major thoroughfare here that runs here through the area.
Dude, my man is going 5 miles per hour.
Onto southbound or northbound Beach.
It's like an O.J. Simpson chase.
That bar, I think you may stop on the actual on-ramp.
Oh, he's still kind of going, though.
There we go. Vehicle coming to a stop. I see hands. That's what we want to see. We want to make sure that we see his hands. So at this point, appears to be fully complying here. No whiting out. Okay, this is what's called a felony stop. A 960 X-ray.
Call the felony stop when you have fucking 12 police officers pulling you over.
So at this point,
This guy's
hands are out,
jogged.
which is good. We had heard that there were multiple occupants in the car, so it'll be interesting to see if anybody, in fact, was in there. I could only see one person, so I could only see
All
one
right.
driver. So we'll see if anybody else is.
Lackluster crime. Lackluster crime. Let's get back to the important stories. Chimpanzee throws a drop sandal at visitors at the zoo. Let's take a look. How do you drop a sandal in a chimpanzee enclosure? Is that a croc? Is that a little baby croc? That's a croc. I'm going to be honest. They got so lucky he didn't throw a duty. Every time I've seen a chimpanzee throw something like that is poop. You know what I mean? Man, we got to let these monkeys go. Chimpanzees are like, what are they like? 2 brain cells off being human? What the hell? Scientists brew killer bee beer. Now, what's the point of that? A new beer is being brewed by microbiologists using extracts found in killer bees from Namibia. Scientists from Cardiff University have used brewer's yeast that resides in the gut microbiome of killer honeybees in Namibia and applied it to developing a unique craft beer. The Cardiff microbiologist originally visited Namibia as part of a project that unites Cardiff University and the University of Namibia for a stable environmental development. When the scientists became interested in the Africanized honeybees, also known as the killer bee, when we got back to Cardiff, we used the isolated killer bee brew yeast along with yeast from Welsh honeybees to make several batches of beer. The beer has been developed by a group of scientists working at Cardiff University's School of Pharmaceutical Sciences. The PharmaBees project is exploring how the pollination of certain plants could lead to the development of drugs to treat superbugs and antibiotic resistances. Really? Because it just sounds like they're making beer. The project has placed numerous beehives around Cardiff University, as well as specific plans to encourage the production of super honey and aid the School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences superbug research. The killer bee aims to combine specific understanding of microbiology and Cardiff research into bee-related products to produce something unique. The scientists are looking for a brewer to collaborate with to bring the killer bee beer to market, which... Hey, you want to do something incredibly dangerous for very little payoff? Which proceeds helping the support bees research in Wales. Our killer bee beer is a fun side project to our wider PharmaBee studies. Our research into bees is uncovering how honey, beeswax, and other bee products can play a role in solving some of the world's biggest challenges, including taking antibiotic research and superbugs. There you go. A little killer bee brew. Interesting. I need Wee Bossa Nova. There we go. It adds a whole flavor to it. All right. Thai Town deploys fruit and giant cages to resolve monkey-human conflict. Monkey-human conflict?
คือในความฉลาดเรียนรู้ของลิงก็คือว่าถ้าเกิดว่าลิงตัวอื่นเข้ามาในกรงแล้วถูกจับไปได้ลิงตัวที่ยังไม่ได้เข้ากรงก็จะยืนมองอยู่เขาก็จะรู้ว่าถ้าเกิดเขาเข้ามาเขาก็จะถูกจับออกไปเขาก็จะไม่ลงมาในกรงไม่ลงมาหยิบอาหารเพราะว่าเห็นตัวอย่างว่าเพื่อนถูกจับไปก่อนแล้ว
Oh my God, what's he doing to that monkey? We've already heard about this, how there's like a full-blown war between monkeys and people because there's so many monkeys in that region.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
They've become like fully domesticated. What did you say? Will, what? Will, can you pour? I don't even know what that word is. I don't know what that is. On me, so and call your what? And call me your Italian beef? I don't even know what that word is. Rodents are getting huge. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's a foot right there. That's like a 2-foot long rat. What the fuck? Rat bigger than dog found as rodent catcher warns they are getting bigger and bolder. A rat catcher has warned rodents are getting bigger and bolder, and he once caught one which was bigger than a dog. 18 inches long? What the fuck? He says the biggest infestation he's discovered was in a house plagued by 22 rats. It was a three-bedroom house in Batley, and they ran across his feet when he entered. Oh my God. This is fucking the UK. They have rats over there. Dude, what country was I in when I just saw like a literal a rat king? It was like a hole that was it in Japan where there were so many rats that I was like, oh my God. New York, they're all in the subway. More meat mysteries. Oh, this is good. Rotisserie mystery. Rotisserie mystery. Yukoner's dog finds pile of cooked chickens dumped in the woods. I just want to know why, said the dog owner, who's not impressed. Why does this keep happening? Who are these people just dumping meat in the woods? Who would dump 40 rotisserie chickens in the Yukon woods? That's the question an Ibex Valley woman is asking after her dog, Osi, sniffed out what many canines would consider the mother lode of tasty treats. Now, this article is written by a human being. So many of the articles I read now, I can tell that people just plug the info into AI, which is why it's so repetitive. This is actually someone writing an article because you can tell how fucking whimsical they are. Linda Lammers was out for a walk with Osi when the dog caught scent and found more than 40 rotisserie chickens dumped in a heap in the woods. There were also some side servings of chicken fingers and french fries. It may have been a dream come true for the dog, but it was less than ideal for Lammers. I just want to know why, Lammers said. That's a big, smelly bunch of cooked chicken. Also concerning was where the food was left. These weren't in a ditch, said Lammers. They would have had to have been dragged there intentionally. The discarded food was just 500 meters from homes, including Lammers' property. That's a massive attractant, said Lammers. I don't even have birdseed out this time of year because I'm worried it's going to attract bears. Well, that's probably why I got killed in Rust. All these fucking rotisserie chickens. Sponsor. Oh, by the way, guys, we have a new sponsor tonight. We're taking advantage of how many people are watching. And we have a brand new sponsor. And that sponsor is Forest Meats. Top quality meats sourced from natural piles. Exclamation point, meat piles. So this has actually been a long guerrilla marketing campaign. All these stories we've been reporting about different forest meats. Well, it's brought to you by Forest Meats. So if you've ever had a dream of creating a large stack or pile of strange meat in the wilderness, exclamation point, Forest Meats in chat. All right. Last week, there was a story about how orcas are destroying boats at a record clip. I guess people are fighting back. I touched it. New Zealand man fined after trying to body slam an orca whale.
A New Zealand man was fined 600 New Zealand dollars, or about $365 US, for attempting what officials are calling a body slam on an unsuspecting orca. After jumping in the water, the man swam toward the orca and a calf for a second time and appears to try to touch the animal. A member of the public tipped off New Zealand's Department of Conservation after the video was posted to Instagram in February. Officials were, quote, genuinely stunned and encouraged people to alert the department to anyone seen breaking conservation.
Genuinely stunned, brother. That is absolutely wild. So for those of you who don't know, orca whales, specifically in this region, recently have been attacking boats. They've been going after like rudders and engines and shit, and it's like a brand new phenomenon that people are dealing with. So this fat piece of shit had enough. And in what some are calling heroic and other people are calling incredibly stupid, an act of defiance, this man belly flopped on a fucking orca. They can absolutely fuck you up. Witness me! Witness awesome! Does this guy not know how badly orcas can fuck you up? I am shocked that orca did not wreck him.
A New Zealand man was fined 600 New
That orca would have been within its right to fuck him up.
Zealand dollars, or about $365 US, for attempting what officials are calling a body slam on an unsuspecting
That is crazy.
orca. After jumping
That is crazy. He said, "You're not gonna take my boat, you bloody fish. You piece of shit. You're not gonna take my boat, you dog cunt." Wow. Wow. I am shocked. All right, we'll move on. Wildlife officials blast Black Sabbath to get bear out of a tree. Oh, now this is a story I think I could get into.
Got your music cued again? Yep. We'll just do it instant. Go ahead.
Is that Sabbath? We gotta give him the chorus.
Now, if he starts banging his head, we got a problem.
That was a great dad joke.
I think he sees probably too many people around him. I wonder if those people are still on that deck. Do you know if...
Jerry,
Damn, it just didn't work. I did not suspect that that would be the end of that story. Park rangers blast Sabbath at a bear. The bear kind of likes it. Try Kelly Clarkson. All right, new airline. Let's check it out.
Sure, some airlines
Bark
welcome
Air
dogs on board.
Today I'm going to fly like a dog in a crate.
How do you feel about a 4-hour flight?
I don't feel good about the next
This has got to be a sex thing, right?
4 minutes, and there has to be a better way.
But on Bark Air, dogs are royalty.
The future of travel is here.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. I'm so sorry. My brain is still a little fried. I thought this airline, the point was to make people travel like dogs. I thought you would be able to buy a very inexpensive ticket and ride in a dog cage. What that guy was trying to show us instead was that it is sad how dogs travel on planes, and he was going to travel like a dog to show us how tough it was. It is not a sex thing. I misunderstood. I thought that guy was into a little BDSM and was trying to get, degraded a little bit. He was trying to get loaded into the fuselage of a plane, and that would get him horny. You okay, bro? Am I okay? This guy got in a fucking dog cage, man. What are we talking about? I'm doing my best to figure out what the fuck is going on with the 2024 version of fucking Norman Bates over here. All right?
Flight. I don't feel good about the next 4 minutes, and there has to be a better way.
But on Bark Air, dogs are royalty.
The future of travel is here.
Huh.
World-class dining. Critically acclaimed in-flight entertainment. Introducing Bark Air.
And yes, this is for real. Bark Air has thought of everything.
That dog is going to be fucking obliterated.
Has thought of everything to make the dog flying experience exceptional.
The experience of flying on Bark Air is not just from when you get on the airplane to when you get off, and that is a magical experience in itself. But from the moment you book a ticket, you have a personal concierge who is reaching out to you to learn everything possible about your dog. Build out.
I'm going to tell you right now. If you are using Bark Air, you got too much money. You got too much money. I'm sorry, okay? Give some of your money to charity. Because if you are flying on Bark Air, you ever flown on Spirit? It's like flying in a gulag. Only half of you going to make it to the destination. I mean, this is crazy. You buying, listen, stream it with Farley. Farley is a registered service animal, okay? He is a government employee. He's also a tiny dog, which allows him to fly with me. This is another reason that tiny dogs are superior. You can't fly anywhere with Kaya. She would need Bark Air. In fact, Hassan is probably going to fly Bark Air.
The exact seating chart, the exact experience, the meet and greet, even the car service that we offer. Does your dog want the window
Car service?
up? Does he want the window down? Does your dog like to sit in the back? Does he like to sit in the front? We'll go so crazy as to take music requests for that kind of thing.
Before flights, normal rules won't apply.
He already saw it and loved it? Goddamn champagne socialist.
No TSA checkpoint, there's no lines, there's no long waiting period. We provide transportation to and from the airport. And so what we do is people can expect to arrive at a private terminal, and that terminal has been set up almost like a
Bro, why is his camera 360p? I'll tell you why, because he spent all of his money on a venture called Bark Air. He's probably spent hundreds of millions of dollars getting a new airline on board that just flies dogs.
Dog park where people can have some food, some snacks, some drinks.
Once on board the flights of 15 to 16 passengers, dogs live the good life.
Luxurious amenities, right? Which are calming pheromones, treats. We have toys.
What was that? Run it back.
Pheromones, treats, calming pheromones, calming pheromones,
calming pheromones.
Treats. We have toys.
Bro, Spirit Air. Are you taking notes? We need some calming pheromones on fucking Spirit Air. I have seen at least 3 fistfights break out on Spirit Air flights because once Southwest and Spirit Air, because there's no fucking seating chart, they open up that door and it's Lord of the Flies, bro. Everybody, no one wants a middle seat. It's like, are you a Spirit Air guy? Fuck no. But I have to fly Spirit Air quite regularly because whenever I go to Montana or Michigan, it's one of the only airlines that has like a direct. And it's terrible. It's terrible.
Toys, we have calming treats. Your dog.
Dude, one of the funniest things I've ever seen. One of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. This is my sense of humor. This is my sense of humor. Okay. Please, if you don't think it's funny, I get that it's a little crass. I was on a Southwest flight. Okay. Southwest flight that was booked for me. And I was booked in Premium Zone 1, which it doesn't do anything. It just means that you board the flight first, right? You just board the flight first and you get to pick your seat before everybody else gets to pick their seat. It's not that big a deal, right? But some people take this very seriously. There are some Southwest regulars, okay, that like this is very serious for them and they have a whole protocol to get the seat that they want, right? Okay. So I'm in this thing and there's like 4 people in front of me. And they start boarding the plane from the front of the plane with the premium, okay? Then, as soon as they open the door, they're like, oh, we'll open up the back of the plane too, and we will board the back of the plane as well. So all the premium people are at the front. There's a line of us. And there is this old woman who's the first one. And she's like one of these old women, you know what I mean? That kind of looks like she's an automaton that's just like, whoa. And she's trying to like get her shit sorted in this first like cabinet. And there is a flight attendant helping her, but she will not accept the help, right? She's independent old woman. And she's like, oh, let me just get my, oh, I gotta, blah, blah, blah. Dude, people start boarding and the back of the plane is filling up. And a minute goes by, 2 minutes goes by, 5 minutes goes by, and the people in the front can now start to feel the pressure of like, wait, we paid for premium seating and now we might have to sit middle seat because fucking old Rita Repulsa over here doesn't want to accept help. There is a guy in front of me and I can see his anxiety growing. He's got a ponytail and he's got like the straight up Wickeds on. You know, the Wicked glasses, Wickeds. And he's got like the military watch, where he's like cranking the outside and he's watching this. And I see him like, he's with his fucking wife and he's like, oh man, come on. Back of the plane's filling up, you know, we paid for these seats, man. It's like $30 extra. I'm chilling. I'm big chilling, but I've clocked into this now. And I'm like, I think this guy's going to have a freak out. And I'm just watching it. And I'm like, oh, here we go. And out of nowhere, after like 7 minutes, once like half the plane is full from the back, this guy goes, can we get this old bitch out of the way? I paid for premium seats. Grabs her fucking thing, throws it up above, and goes, sit down. It was awesome. It was so fucking funny watching this guy who had just been pushed to the absolute limit of his patience. Just the thought of him having to sit in a middle seat, he was about to blow his fucking brains out. He was about to blow his fucking... Can we get this bitch out of the way? The flight attendant, sir, let me help. Give me the bag. I'm sorry. I was just trying to... Shut up. It was incredible. It was incredible. The flight attendant was so mad. The flight attendant was so mad. They had, you know, that like long drawn out conversation that flight attendants will have with people where she's like, and he's sitting and she's like, sir, like there's a certain protocol. And he's like, I know the protocol. We're supposed to board the plane first. You see how many people are there? Do you see? And she's like, sir, that we have to have order. And he's like, I paid for premium. It went back and forth for like 5 minutes. I had my Steam Deck. I was pretending to play like, this is good. Sometimes I don't like when people are really rude, and other times it's just very funny. Oh shit, we got more crime.
Just bring this to a stop, but now he's speeding up a little bit, and that is going to...
Ladies and gentlemen, we go live to the scene of more crime.
I think eastbound on Mirror Street.
His front tire's already fucked up.
Street, I should say, and you can see him.
What a crime-filled night.
Very, very narrow street here, eastbound.
7 minutes is fucking crazy. Bro, it took forever. And it really was because this woman was trying to get situated and she wouldn't accept help. She wouldn't accept help. Like, we were all watching it happen.
Intersection Atlantic Boulevard off the nose here as he has a red light. He's going to go.
I get that, though. My dad's older, and my dad's really proud, too. But at a certain point, you gotta just...
At a very close distance here as he continues blowing through these red lights and disobeying traffic signals. It is going to really, well, coming to a stop here, almost slowing down quite a bit. Well, he doesn't stop at all, but he slows down, making another what appears to be a random right southbound.
I wouldn't have waited longer than 2 minutes before silently shoving past her. Well, you guys have heard Austin Show's story, right? Where that actually happened. Someone shoved an old woman over and people just started going past her. And Austin stopped the line and he was like, wait, are we animals? Let this old bitch stand up.
And those officers couldn't make out what the gesture was. Almost looked like a thumbs up, but I can't tell for sure as he comes down to a crawl on Fraley.
That actually happened to Austin Show. He's told that story like 5 times.
Still crawling along here.
There was a lady who was just like not leaving and someone like went past her and she fell over in the seats and people just kept blowing past her. They like wouldn't let her stand up.
In the parking lot coming to a complete stop.
These have been lackluster chases.
Side door popping open, hands and arms out of the vehicle.
What is that?
Falling out there, a can of something.
Is he boozing?
Driver with his hands out.
That's actually so based if he was ripping a beer.
Of this GMC pickup truck. Attempting to turn the vehicle off, presumably.
All right, back to the fucking news. I could just see Austin Show with this old lady's legs sticking out into the aisle. Stop! Minx! World record roundup. Here we go, baby. Our favorite segment to hate.
How fast this robot can solve a puzzle cube.
Okay.
Over the years.
That is... What the fuck?
cube.
Ooh, I'd like to see what it can do to my ass.
Over the years, we've seen this record broken a lot. Zachary from the US managed to have a robot solve a puzzle cube in 2.39 seconds in 2015, before a German team managed to bring that time to under a second a year later. Now just admire how quick the team at Mitsubishi have gone. That's just over 10 times quicker than Max Parks' world record.
Huh? What do you mean, huh? I'm just waiting on a future when robots fuck my ass. Okay? And if you're not, you're fooling yourself. It's not gay if it's a robot. I want fucking Wally to just hammer my prostate, all right?
This bicycle is huge. Less than 5 years ago, Nicholas made a bet with one of his best friends that he could break the record for the tallest rideable bicycle. He showed anything can be possible, using less than 1,000 euros for a starter kit to help build
Less than 1,000 euros for a big impractical bike that can kill you.
the bike. Check out this amazing wig from Night.
You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. Doesn't that look like the Kanye square suit, bro? What the hell is this?
Nigerian Helen Williams is made from more than 800 bundles of auburn hair.
Wow.
It was measured at 11 feet 11 inches.
Wow.
The record for the widest wig. That makes it wider than your typical piano. Pink
Wow.
purple, and the average full-grown great white shark. Rob Burke has a collection of over 1,000 pinball machines.
This is actually
His
sick.
collection
This is actually sick. I have always wanted a pinball machine.
ranges from all sorts of themes, including sports like baseball and golf, to film franchises such as Star Wars and God.
Dude, actually, you know what I want? And it's very rare. It's very rare. Considered like one of the first great arcade cabinets ever, I want a first edition working version of ice cold beer. I want this so badly. I want an ice cold beer in my house more than I can breathe, but they are so fucking hard to find. They are so fucking hard to find. There's only like 1,000 working in existence right now, I'm pretty sure. If you've never played ice cold beer, it is like the most pure arcade game you've ever seen or played. You get a ball, and using these two knobulars, you have to push the ball up into a lit up hole, and it gets harder every time until the last one here. And it's so fucking fun. It's so fucking fun. Ice cool beer separates the men from the boys.
Rob has been collecting a long time. He started Pinball Expo back in 1985.
So it's like the Survivor Challenge. I think it was actually the inspiration for the Survival Challenge.
They used to have
Multi-level
one at the
House of
Side
Cards
Arcade
is
in
the-
Dallas, but it has been gone for years.
Yeah. Apparently, okay, so it's really funny. I actually had this conversation. There was an arcade in Los Angeles called, what was it called? Joysticks or something like that. Of course, it went out of business because of fucking COVID. I was actually a big arcade goer, and oh my God, look at how fucking expensive this is. A working ice cold beer machine is $6,000. Is this a remake? Oh, it's a remake. A remade one cost $6,000. That's wild. That's crazy. But yeah, I talked to the guy who owned this arcade. I think it was called Joysticks, whatever. And we were talking about ice cold beer because he was like, yeah, I literally have to come out and fix it almost every night. Like ice cold beer is one of the hardest machines to keep running but like we do it as a labor of love. And I remember I'd play it for like 30, 40 minutes. It would break. I'd grab him. He'd fix it. It's so sick. It's such a sick game. If you ever see it, definitely play it. You know where they have an ice cold beer? They have one in Austin at that arcade they all go to, but it never is working.
Tallest made from playing cards, standing at a height of 2.8 meters.
That's crazy.
A footballer can manage 21 between the leg figure eights with a football in just 1 minute. This time last year, Joseph managed to do what some thought impossible.
Didn't he plank for like a day?
Lasted 9 hours, 38 minutes and 47 seconds in the abdominal plank position. Just look at the sheer determination
No, dude, come on, man.
on his face to showcase what this record means to him. To celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the longest ever plank, check out some of our other favourite planking records. Donna Jean Wild holds the female record title with an amazing time of 4 hours, 30 minutes and 11 seconds.
You just got to be a machine. You just got to be mentally tapped in to do this. I would kill for a DDR.
Yeah.
DDR is so much space. Hey, Will, have you seen Furiosa yet? No, I might see it tomorrow. I might go see some Furiosa or some point this week.
It feels like a dream, and so I feel that way right now.
4 hours.
Orlando managed nearly 7 minutes planking
Oh.
a 200-pound pack.
Oh.
Mohammed achieved 68 push-ups to planks in just 1 minute, whilst this man managed to have 23 concrete blocks broken on his back in the same time, all whilst maintaining the plank position.
So much concrete.
Go! The most consecutive flaming torch juggling catches on a unicycle is 37. Serial record breaker Brendan Kelby is back this week to break more records.
Stop.
Watch how
What
quickly
is this?
he can apply 10 surgical masks whilst
What, did Fauci pay for this record? Is this that one of them Fauci records? I couldn't do this record. You want to know why? Because I ain't put a mask on my face not once. Well, I put a mask on when I'm meeting with my social group, but that's different. That's a pointed mask. It doesn't protect for germs. It protects my identity from people knowing what I do in my spare time. But I would never put on no surgical mask.
blindfolded. Just as impressive, he also managed to juggle 5 balls whilst skateboarding.
Oh. Wow.
Meet Romeo, the new record holder for
That is a big fucking cow.
tallest living steer. The 6-year-old
Damn, he big.
Holstein steer was measured at a height of 6 foot.
That boy
0.6
big.
inches. Fastest time to type the alphabet with the nose is 25.66 seconds. See how challenging it is yourself by attempting to type the alphabet with your nose in the comments. No cheating.
Do I have to fucking do this now? Do I have to fucking do this? See how challenging it is. Listen, I can't even type regularly. All right. Shit. All right. Hold on. All right. World record time, bitch. Okay. Type the alphabet. Okay. When I start typing, Haas, keep a clock. Okay, ready? Shit, I can't even. Where's the fucking Y? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Did it just look like I was sucking my own dick? All right, start over. Okay. You guys ready? I can get it this time. Now I know it. All right, ready? Keep the climb. Keep the time. Ready? On my first letter.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Time! Oh! World record! World record! Woo! Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to know hard work pays off.
I was here, let's go.
He did a space between every letter? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Foot and 4.5 inches. Fastest time to type the alphabet with the nose is 25.66 seconds. See how...
Why is there space? Why is there space?
Is 25.66 seconds.
All right, we'll give it one try with the spaces. God damn it. Y'all, you folks deserve a record. When are you getting new headphones? I've been so sidetracked. All right, ready? On my first letter. Time! Fuck! Oh my God, you have it? How many times am I actually going to attempt this fucking record? You missed the L? No, I didn't. Why are you sucking yourself on stream? Because you touch yourself at night. Because it feels good, man. All right, one more time. One more time and I'm done. On A.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Ah! Woo! Oh, fuck! What is this bullshit? I got a fat nose. All right. Here we go. All right, last try. Here we go. Start the clock. I even had to do a backspace. Double space? No, there's no way. Very last attempt. Very last attempt. Haas. Haas. Oh, fuck. Very last attempt. Very last one. Cooking. Cooking. No big deal. No big deal.
Yeah, wow, that's very cool.
He's here.
No big deal.
See how challenging it is yourself by attempting to type the alphabet with your nose in the comments. No cheating. This flexible skipper was able to smash the record for most skips with one leg behind
How you pressing space? Just smash my face.
I didn't chin that. Head within 1 minute.
See, that was my skip. That was my skip technique. You see that? That's chin movement.
Beating the previous record by 110
Huge.
skips. Look at how many tattoos Madonna superfan Tara has on her body. Tara admires not only all that Madonna has done for music, but her immeasurable impact on everyday life for women, girls, and marginalized.
Now do this one, the Madonna tattoos, or this guy?
Beating the previous record by 110 skips.
I don't even know if I could. Oh, 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 oh.
Do not come.
I just pulled everything. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I did an hour of Stairmaster today. Oh God. Ow. Oh, that hurt.
Look at how many tattoos Madonna superfan Tara has on her body. Tara admires all that Madonna has done for music, but her immeasurable.
I got it up over my head though.
for women, girls, and marginalised people. Who's enjoying this week's episode with a nice cup of tea? If not, quick, get the kettle on. This past Tuesday was International Tea Day. To celebrate, let's take a look at some of our favourite tea...
Shut up, Haas. Shut up. Shut up.
...on everyday life for women, girls, and marginalised people. Who's enjoying this week's episode with a nice cup of tea? If not, quick, get the kettle on. This past Tuesday was International Tea Day. To celebrate, let's take a look at some of our favourite tea-related records. Andrei Ortov wastes no time drinking his tea, managing to drink a mug in less than 3 seconds.
Oh, I know some guys in college that could break that record.
This tea-serving relay in China consisted of over 1,000 participants and lasted for 7 hours.
Horrible. What a horrible record.
This group managed to toast climbing up Mount Everest by hosting the highest tea party, being 6,496 meters high. Dan's sharp aim helped him to break the record for most tea bags thrown into mugs in 30 seconds.
Wow.
Alejandro is back once again for another impressive record.
That is tough.
He manages to complete 33 push-ups on glass bottles.
That is
carrying
tough.
A 40-pound pack. If you've been out in Tokyo, you may have been lucky to hear the sounds of DJ Sumirok. On this week in 2018, she was recognised as the oldest club DJ at 83 years of age.
Yeah!
Last week we asked you,
I want to party with you! I want to party with that old ass lady.
And hula hoop for whilst in the abdominal plank position? Well, the correct answer was 7 minutes and 41.28 seconds. Congratulations to these commenters for guessing the correct time. This week, this football freestyler is attempting the most basketball neck throw and catches in 30 seconds.
Hey, dude, this is a soccer record, but specifically done with a basketball. Guys, we're getting too specific with these fucking records. Straight up, we're getting too specific.
But how many did he manage to catch in that time? Place your guess under the pinned comment for your chance to feature in next week's episode. Lim Kai-yi is an avid speed solver, having previously achieved over 60 different Guinness World Records titles. Check out his latest record, managing to arrange these movie titles into alphabetical order. Let us know which of the films used are your favourites.
What the fuck? What the fuck record is that?
Sadly, Lim holds one less record right now, because his record for fastest time to solve a 4x5 Klotsky puzzle blindfolded has just been surpassed.
Yo, that chick was cooking. That little girl dialed in, bro. What?
Sadly, Lim holds one less record right now, because his record for fastest time to solve a 4x5 Klotsky puzzle blindfolded has just been surpassed. 12-year-old Kong has managed to beat the record by just...
She didn't even celebrate. She didn't even fucking celebrate. That's crazy.
Under 1 second. Watch how many jumps on a pogo stick Sam can do in just 1 minute. Having achieved this record, Sam now believes he can accomplish anything.
Sam was horrible at pogo sticking. He could never get any height, but that gave him an idea.
In life. Susan has a collection of 1,560 heart-shaped items. Her collection has been growing for over 40 years. That's all for this week. Thanks for watching.
Bro, that wig, I cannot get over that wig.
Helen Williams is made from more than 800 bundles of auburn hair. It was measured at 11,
that wig
11 inches,
is so...
making it the record for the widest wig. That makes it wider than your typical piano, ping pong table, and the average full-grown great white shark.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, y'all laugh at this, but if I ever get invited to the fucking Met Gala, I'm gonna wear this. And they're gonna be like, who is this guy? Because if XQC can get invited, I can get invited, goddammit. And I'm gonna get this wig. They're gonna be like, oh my God, he's so brave. What's the theme this year? The agricultural revolution. Oh my God, it's perfect. Sometimes I just do jokes for me.
From Nigerian.
Sometimes I just do jokes for me. That one was for me. All right, social media applications over. Wait, applications open for new show? Hulu's Chat. Chat. Hulu's Virgin Island, a dating show for celibates, opens applications. This is going to be wild. You think there's going to be some fucking? There's got to be some fucking, right? There's got to be some fucking on Virgin Island. Someone's going to lose their virginity on Virgin Island. I'll tell you that much. Annual cheese rolling competition. Can you spot a familiar face? Oh, God, I love these. So many people get hospitalized every year doing this. NC State. Dude, this is so funny to me. This girl came all the way from North Carolina. She went to the UK looking for a good time. Oh, I'm going to chase the cheese. Wrong. I'm dead. I'm dying. Why did I roll? Oh, God.
Are you tempted to go down? 50-50. I don't want to break my bones.
Yeah.
And do you like cheese? No.
No.
Actually not. I don't like cheese that much. Have you come from Ontario just for this?
Pretty much, yeah.
Are you a big fan of cheese, or what other reason?
No, that just seemed like a good idea at the time, so.
It's not that hard. My brother in Christ, you would shatter everything. People get so hurt at this every year.
How have you trained for this event, or have you trained?
You can't. I had no idea what the hill was like until I got here yesterday, and then have spent several hours thinking about whether I really want to do this, but I'm here and I got the jersey made, so I figure what the hell, might as well do it.
So I might as well fucking hospitalize myself.
But
I might as well surrender some of the few good years I have left with my grandkids by rolling down a cheese hill wheel.
See how you do training. As somebody said, just start running and let the hill do the rest. Rolling, sliding, and just seeing where it takes me.
Will you just give me your name and where you're from?
Any tips for someone who just moved to NC from NYC without wanting to, unfortunately? Oh, dude. Listen, I love New York. I'm born in New York. I'm a fan of New York sports teams. New York lives in my heart. But New York will take a piece of you, man. New York will make you a hard fucking person. NC is all about, you know, LIVIN, living. You just got to kind of chill. NC is pretty fun, man. Go to the cities in North Carolina and have a good time. Go to a baseball game, go to a football game, you know, go to the cities. It really, I hate NC. Why? NC is so beautiful.
Come again, please.
Leo Kinahan in Ontario, Canada.
What's your tactic today? Do you have any?
Have fun. Just hopefully tuck and roll. But other than that, yeah, just try to use my long legs, get down the hill as quick as possible.
Good barbecue, great barbecue.
Do you like cheese?
Yes, I really do.
Are you anxious? Are you worried?
Politics are bunk. So is the entire Southland. You know what I mean? But at least North Carolina isn't like openly hateful like an Alabama or a fucking South Carolina. Listen, are there problems in North Carolina? Sure, for sure. Is it livable? Yes. That person just moved there against their will. I'm trying to, you know, come on, make it palatable for
them. The closer the race comes, the more I get worried.
Where have you come from?
I'm from Germany, from Berlin.
Why do you do cheese rolling?
Why? Because it is a fantastic festival all over the world, so I came here.
Drop God, most of you haven't been on all day. My brother in Christ, I did 4 hours. I've already done 24 hours in the first 3 days, and I'm getting on after I just do my normal segment. Please. I know you haven't gotten my drop and you're angry about that, but please don't come in here shooting your mouth off. Come on, that's crazy.
Japanese festival man.
Joshua, have you done any training for this? Because I think you need some training.
Not at all. I have painkillers with me. That's my training.
Do you have any tactics? How are you going to do it?
I mean, not die.
Oh my God. For those of you who are here for drops, let me tell you, I will be getting back on Rust. I didn't mean to pop off at that guy. I know you're trying to get what's yours. You're trying to get some free stuff, and I appreciate that, and I want to give it to you. And I want to let you know, just in case you aren't able to watch my stream or you don't want to watch my stream, I'm going to do a bunch of hours over the next few days. And the last day, I plan on doing a full 24 hours. So if you haven't gotten it, you can get it then. But I've probably played just as much as anybody who has a drop thus far. So. Oh, shit. Ice Show Speed was at this year's cheese run. Oh, that's dope. Good for him, man. Yo, these dudes are getting absolutely fucking... How long does Rust last? It's like another 7 days.
My knee got it.
Oh!
But adrenaline is still kicking, so I don't feel no pain at the moment.
Tom, big question. Do you like cheese?
Yeah, of course I like cheese, but I promised my grandma that I'm going to get it to her.
Dude, you know what someone should do? You know what some snarky fucking American should do? They should just throw on skis and just blast down this. If you threw on skis, you could absolutely just fucking blast down this.
Tom, big question. Do you like cheese?
Yeah, of course I like cheese, but I promised my...
Twitter link? I showed Speed placed 4th in the Glasgow cheese rolling competition. There he is in the white shirt.
Underway in the Gloucestershire Cheese Roll 2024. High-vis jacket in the middle's looking good. He slides on his knees. Oh, there's someone going down.
Oh my God.
All sorts of limbs in no particular
Dude, that guy cooked.
Straight through the middle. Takes it.
He finished in 4th, but he finished well behind the first place guy. That's awesome he did that, though. Shouts out to him. That's fucking dope that he's just going around doing cool shit.
Grandma that I'm going to get it to her, so she's going to get the cheese.
Hey, how was it for you?
Hey!
It was all right. I'm still fractured leg, but hey, we're still living. Yep. We're still living, though.
Fractured leg?
What was your technique on the way down?
Slide, but when I was like, I wanted to get up and run, but I couldn't because I was too slippery.
You gonna do it? My brother in Christ, I almost just ripped my asshole in half like a woman giving birth trying to put my leg over my head. You want me to roll down a hill?
So I just had to keep sliding. But I want to do it again because I know how to win now. I went like 4th place my first time with no technique, with no videos, but yeah, I did it though.
You can have another go.
Yeah.
See you next year.
Yo, he fucked himself up. He fucked his leg up. Speed's like, what, 20 years old? And he's limping like that? That hurts. Oh my God, this dude is getting wrecked. Yo, number 22 hit this poor dude with the bus. What the fuck? Look at this. Let me help you out. Bonk. That was a clean rugby tackle.
I'm slightly surprised, but I said I was going to win it, so managed to do it. I wasn't quite sure that if I had or not. I knew there were a lot of people coming in pretty fast, so yeah, I put in the effort when I could. I think it has to be a bit of self-confidence, plus not worrying too much.
Tell me about your ride down.
It was wild. At some point, I managed to kick my knee onto something, and yeah, apparently I came in first.
That is really the secret, is like, as you're going down, if you can get a few steps. Oh, it's our friend from North Carolina again. Let's see how she does. Oh, she's dead. Oh, she's dead. Oh, she's dead. Oh, she dead. Oh, she dead. Oh, she dead. Oh, she's dead. First place. That's what you got to do. If you can get a few steps. Damn, bro.
What's it like to win?
I'm honestly in awe. I'm so happy I won again. I don't know.
Won again?
How close of a race it was, but I just tumbled down and I did my best. The Lord really helped and gave me strength.
All right, let me tell you right now. If you are a student at NC State, you find this woman and you put a ring on her finger. This is a fucking queen. I'm sorry. Look, she's got a shirt of the first time she won on her body. She went in there, no problem, cleaned house, beat all these fucking limey Euro fucks at their own cheese game. And she's not hurt at all. Face full of dirt.
The Lord really helped.
2
and
times.
gave me strength. And I'm just really thankful for the opportunity.
I've just rewatched it, and you were bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. Are you telling me you've got no injuries?
No, I'm literally fine. I played a lot of sports growing up, so I'm used to getting battered down.
And the big question everybody's asked you, are you coming back next year?
We'll see. Yeah, maybe.
Well done, Ab.
I saw some of you shy away from this woman because she was very religious. I'm going to tell you right now, not a bad look for a mother. You know what I mean? I think all the best people have faith in their life until they lose it. It is your mom's job to try and impose faith on you, and then it is your job to lose it as you become an adult, right? You can't be a 10-year-old atheist. It's too scary. That's fucking terrifying. Will's Butker moment? No. I'm not going to raise my kid into faith, but I'm not going to tell my baby there's no God. You know what I mean? There's a difference in those two things. As they become an adult, I'll probably sit them down and be like, now you're entering a period of time in your life when you got to go out there and discover truths for yourself. And, if that's a Islamic truth or a Hindi truth or a Buddhist truth, that's cool. Or if you decide that the universe is completely random and there's no point for any of this, that's all right also. I'll give you a high five. It's fine. It's cool. But you don't do that at a 5-year-old's birthday party. You know what I mean? You will get thrown out. If you're at laser tag and you're like, man, I just tagged like 37 kids. Also, there's no God, and when you die, there's black. They're just going to be like, what? I'm getting thrown out? Can I take some pizza with me? I didn't even eat yet.
Hey.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud. The cheese.
Here's the cool thing, I will say. A lot of times, if someone's faith isn't like something that puts people out, those are the only faiths I don't really like, right? If you are a faithful person, I don't care unless your faith is like, well, we're great and they're all going to burn in hell. That's like where I have an issue. Because the nice thing about faith is we'll never know who's right, ever, right? Like, I don't get to say I told you so to anybody when we die. So like my mom is like, she's big into angels. I wouldn't even say she's Christian, but she's big into angels. She's always talking about like Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael. You got to talk to your guardian angel. She likes that shit. That doesn't bother anybody. She just likes that shit. That's just her shit. So I'm okay with that. I dated a religious girl in college. one time. And, you know, she was cool. She was like mission work Christian. She was like one of those Christians who's like building schools in Kenya and stuff. And she was cool. I had to lie about how much I liked Jesus. That wasn't great. That wasn't very cool. You know, I had to say that I felt divine light in me at different times, but she was really attractive, you guys. She was very attractive. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Scumbag Will? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Hurt her feelings? We're already dating. Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Your God is a fucking lie. Anarchy in the UK. Hail Satan. You know, you can't do that. You can't do that. Yes, do that. You're also full of shit. You're also full of shit, and I'm going to tell you why you're full of shit. You are also full of shit, and you want to know why? You want to know why? Listen to my words. The Santa effect. The fucking Santa effect, okay? You're all so pious. You don't believe in fake things. I want you, when you have a child, a baby with big, happy blue eyes at the age of 4, Mama, Daddy, is Santa coming? And you know what you're going to say? Yes. And he drives a flying sleigh. And he's got reindeer. And he's going to give you gifts. And you want to know why? Because it's not because you believe. It's because you don't want to ruin that kid. You just want him to believe. Innocence. You don't want to shatter it. And if you are someone who ruins Santa for a child, you need to take a good hard look at yourself because you suck. If you are someone who has ruined Santa for a child, you suck. If there is a hell, there is a special place for you. And you know what it is? You know what your hell is? Your hell, you know how they have different circles of hell and like traitors get chewed on by Satan forever, and they're, you know, and fornicators are in like a pile, like a fuck pit. People who ruin Santa Claus for children, your hell is that every day you wake up and you're like, oh my God, my favorite film franchise is, there's a movie. Oh my God, what? And you go to this movie in your favorite film franchise every day, fresh eyes. And as you enter the movie theater, someone goes, you want to know how this movie ends? The main character dies. Right before the movie starts. And then you have to watch the 3 hours of the film. No, and you're just like, that fucking piece of shit. I can't believe that just fucking happened. I've been waiting for this movie for a year. And then you go back to sleep and you live it all again. That's your hell. That's what you get. Got Santa ruined for me by parents because we're Jewish? Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Jewish parents, yep, they're jealous of Santa, okay? The menorah, it's cool. It's just not, okay? That's why they ruined it for you, okay? I'm sorry your parents were jealous of Christmas. But I will say this. I'm very happy with all colors and creeds celebrating Christmas. I don't give a shit. He has nothing to do with Jesus. He's got nothing to do with Jesus.
Tell my child there is no Santa. I will instruct them that it's their duty not to let their classmates live the lie.
Nodders, you are a sick piece of shit. You are a sick fuck. It is my belief, call me a golden retriever, but Santa equals capitalism. You shut your fucking whore mouth. Don't you bring that commie shit in my chat. I'm sorry. That was a visceral reaction. I really like Christmas. I like it a lot. And I'm very anti-capitalist. I get it. I understand. We spend too much money. We have too much focus on possessions. That's bad. But the magic of Christmas, you leave it the fuck alone with your dirty red commie hands, okay? You take your fucking hands off my Christmas and you shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not in control, okay? I'm not in control when I say those things. But there is nothing better than giving a tiny tot what they want. Like, I don't give a shit about getting stuff for Christmas anymore. I don't give a fuck. I ask people to not give me gifts because I'm an adult and Christmas isn't for me. It's for the chidlins, okay? It is for and when my nieces, oh my God, this Christmas, when I got them the shit they wanted, when I got them the Polly Pocket Playhouse and the fucking Atlantis Lego set, and I got them both fake little fur coats, and they were running around in Montana in these like bright unicorn colored fur coats. It was the best feeling I've ever had in my entire life. And I would rather fight to the death than lose that. Listen, capitalism fucking sucks. But I think a big part of what sucks about capitalism is like the consuming of self. It is the self-consumption. And Christmas isn't above it, right? We're all fucking consuming. I get it. But there is that little bit of magic, that little bit of give to others. Put people in front of you. See their joy. Feel their joy. That is so good. And I'm going to be honest, I think it's so good because I'm starving for it the rest of the year. I'm starving for any kind of goodwill towards man. It just doesn't exist in our world anymore. Everybody is so fucking horrible. And then for like 5 days a year, people walk by you and they're like, well, howdy, neighbor. Merry Christmas and happy Hanukkah and a happy New Year. And you're like, wow, that was so folksy. Why doesn't that guy have any pants on? Oh, God, he's jerking off. But for that moment before you realize he's a pervert, there's a spirit in the, you know? I don't know. I'm very pro-Christmas. Very pro-Christmas, but I also think everybody should celebrate Christmas. I don't think it should be a Christian thing. I think Islam, anarchist, atheist, Jewish, Hindu, we should all give gifts to one another and have a great time. Christmas hasn't been good for decades. Ooh, I got bad news for you, dude. I think your family sucks. I'm so sorry. I'm doing crowd work on a stream. That was a joke. That was a joke. It was crowd work. I did not mean it. I did not mean it. That was a joke. That is humor. I do not mean it. Come on, Josh. Josh, walk it off. That internal bleeding will only last a moment. Glory is forever. Pagan. I celebrate Tuel and give my loved ones a good Christmas. Perfectly balanced and double celebrations. There you go. My Christmas is Ramadan. Well, Ramadan ding dong. Have a good Ramadan. Have a wild Ramadan. Wait, it's a solemn Ramadan, isn't it? Oh, shit. I don't know how Ramadan works. I'll keep it a buck. Which is fucked up because all my best friends are Muslim. I don't know how that holiday works. Oh, fasting? Oh, that's such a bummer. We eat so much food. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Oh! You should try all the Christmases. I mean, there is only one true Christmas. I mean, I have. Is this guy naked? I've done a lot of Hanukkah, because I mean I'm from New York and New Jersey. I had a lot of Jewish friends, so I did a lot of Hanukkah. Oh, yes.
You should do the cheese hill, but with a bottle of your hot sauce.
Oh no, I don't want people getting hurt for my hot sauce. I'll just give it away. People get like very hurt. Oh, 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 oh. What a legend. Have you tried Second Xmas? It's a Hispanic thing. Now that talks to me. I don't know what that is, but I'm into it. What's Second Xmas? Hispanic holidays. Fuck, dude. They got it, dude. They got it all fucking figured out, man. They do. Do you know I've always had, like, when I was younger, I always thought that I would end up with a Latina. I always felt like in a Latin household, would be very good. There would be like a weird synergy there. Something about golden retriever men and Latina women. It's a good union. It's a good thing. Okay. More cheese news. The Gouda, the bad, and the ugly. NYC law student addicted to cheese went to nearly $6,000 per week rehab. See, this is what is driving me away from white women. What is happening here? It's the Gouda, the bad, the ugly. A Manhattan law student was so hooked on cheese, she had to go to rehab to end her insatiable appetite for dairy. Adela Kojab said her camembert cravings began during her junior year at New York University in spring 2018, when she binged almost daily on the cheapest bricks of white cheddar and Parmesan she could find. $6,000 a week? $6,000 a week, and you are trying to claim to me you are eating the cheapest bricks of white cheddar and Parmesan you can find? Bullshit. Bullshit. Oh, by the way, someone's giving away sauce. Exclamation point, enter to win your own hot sauce. This is bullshit. Wait, the rehab was $6,000 a week. I thought she ate $6,000 a week of cheese. I stopped by either Morton Williams or Whole Foods, and this again. Whole Foods for the cheapest cheese? Stop. Get the fuck out of my face. She ate $6,000 of cheese a week, and I would buy just cheese. I would literally just eat a block of cheese with my hand. It was the only thing that would make me feel somewhat whole. The feta fiend said she devoured an estimated 5.5 blocks of cheese per week, along with savory Parmesan chips stocked in her pantry. Her pitiful attempts at salad, she said, amounted to eating Parmesan with Caesar with lettuce on the side. I kept telling myself it was actually cheaper just to buy some blocks of cheese than get a $12 salad from Fresh & Co. I was telling myself I was making an economic decision as people with addictions rationalize. I would love to see some dude on heroin be like, this is an economic decision. It's a lot cheaper to do about a syringe full of heroin than it is to eat 3 square meals a day. Wow, based. We're in a recession. Dr. Neil Bernard, author of Cheese Trap, an adjunct professor of medicine at George Washington University Medical School, explained people like Kojab become addicted to cheese due to the high concentration of fat and salt in the food, along with protein known as casein that can get people mildly hooked. Cheese contains opiate chemicals that attach to the very same brain receptors that fentanyl does. What? She was smoking that fent? Dairy crack. She was president of a Zionist student group called Realize Israel. Uh-oh. Can we get a bah, 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 or the womp womp sound effect? At odds with others. Wait a minute. Calling on their university to sever ties with Israel. Wait a minute. I was wrong. Okay, this was a roller coaster. They are a Zionist student group, but they were calling for their university to sever ties with Israel. Oh, wait, they were at odds with the other student activist groups. Got it. She's still a want. Okay. Got it. Okay. The dairy diet quickly wrecked Kojab's health. Her weight skyrocketed at a peak of 172 pounds. Damn. That fentanyl cheese. That fent cheese. More cheese news. Holy shit. Man wielding a block of cheese. What's in the fucking cheese? Man wielding a block of cheese attacks Newfoundland officer. Guess he was up to no Gouda. I'm not reading this article. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Mayor Adams looking at a possibility of revoking Diddy's key to New York City. Aw, shit. Here we go again.
Diddy finally has the key to the city. I love y'all. Hey, we got any music down there? Y'all want me to do a song or two? Hold on, I got the key to the city, Mayor. Can I have a concert in Times Square right now? I want to thank y'all for this honor and just recognizing me, being from New York, giving me the key to the city. And Mayor, thank you very much.
Huh. That was Diddy getting the key to the city. Now they're taking back the key to the city. What does that shit even do? What is a key to the city? What does a key to the city do? Honor bestowed by a city upon an esteemed resident and visitors. It does nothing? I thought it did something. Okay, so they're taking away his trophy? We live in an era where everybody gets their participation trophy. Bullshit. Take his fucking trophy. Austin ranks as the top city for nude gardening. Hell no. 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 I'm not doing it. I'm not fucking doing it. Piglet yoga inspires newcomers. All right. So
Good. Inhale up. Well, the best thing about the piglet yoga was, of course, the piglets and how cute they are.
and the meal at the end. I'm sorry. They're very cute. We're not going to kill them.
They are, and they were really they were funny. You know, just when you were getting to a point where you needed a break, you had a great visitor come.
Speaking of which, I'm hungry. You know what? I'm going to get some ramen. Fuck all of you. Fuck you. Fuck you guys. I'm getting some fucking ramen. How's that sound? Ooh, or maybe I can get some red rice. Oh, God, I want some fucking ramen. Oh! I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm like this. Standard, quite a kick. Just right garlic. Pork. No, chicken breast. Sorry, piglets. Soft-boiled egg. No. Oh, I gotta add. Okay, no, there we go. Jesus Christ. No, I don't want any fucking drinks, bitch. Suck me. I'll get a katsudon sandwich too for tomorrow. That sounds really good. I'll have that for breakfast. Ooh, are you insane? Spicy katsudon sandwich too? I should get Carolina ramen too, or else she won't eat. That woman does not eat unless I get her ramen. Hippie ramen, red ramen, naked ramen, birria ramen? Yo, that sounds sick. I'll get a cheeky ramen. Cheeky standard.
Is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Haas, you are literally becoming like, I swear, at first you were so timid with the shit that you would do in here, and now you've become like a full-blown radio jockey sound guy. Like, you're so good on your... I don't know how you found that sound effect, because that's a guy that I watched like on social media, and I would do his voice from time to time, and you found him and you added him to your sound cue. God. Haas is good. Haas is fucking good. I probably would have quit streaming if it wasn't for Haas and I, so I'll keep it a buck. All right, let's watch these goddamn pigs.
See you, and you could quit without Twitter. Yeah, they're adorable.
Good from here.
Who is Haas? He's a sentient AI that I programmed to do sound effects.
My daughter's birthday.
And to do visuals too. Haas, you can show him some visuals.
Day is coming up, and she's a super big fan of Piglet from Winnie the Pooh. So I thought this would be a fun...
You're invited to do a secret show this Thursday? What secret show?
Event to help celebrate her birthday.
They had 3 little piglets running around the whole time, as well as a goat and a couple bunnies. So it was a very fun environment to do some yoga in, very relaxing and definitely very like stress relieving.
Leg forward. So Piglet yoga, generally what happens is you come to class, and depending on the class, there is about a 50-minute to 60-minute vinyasa yoga class.
Do we not watch pig racing anymore? No, we're all caught up. We're still avid supporters.
And then at the end, there is 10 or 15 minutes for cuddles and for snuggles with the pigs.
Nice.
And if there's bunnies and goats, you also see them as well. During the class, you have piglets causing mischief and running on you, on top of you, cuddling with you.
Do you still play Dark and Darker?
And little piglets
I haven't played any of the
and
new iterations.
have them feed right out of your hands, and it's super cute.
The highlight of the class, in my opinion.
Yes.
Imagine being a chicken. Everyone sees a cow. Oh, I can't eat beef anymore. I'll eat more chicken. The same with pigs. But no one sees a chicken and goes, oh, I will eat more beef or pork.
Yeah, chicken is just the superior protein. I have no guilt eating chickens. And I used to own chickens. A lot of people in chat know that. I had 2 chickens. I had 2 Polish game hens growing up that I took care of called Margaret Thatcher and Whoopi Goldberg. And I loved them. They were cool. But yeah, chickens are just, they don't even know they're fucking alive.
Opinion was just having them run around and seeing them so joyful and happy. I guess the low point of just like when it was over, because it just
2 Polish gay hens? No, 2 Polish game hens.
to go so quickly.
I didn't keep gay men as pets. That's not legal yet.
Boy Kissers Central. We love kissing boys.
Jesus Christ.
The benefits of doing such sessions are that it would potentially introduce people who may have never adopted from a shelter or a rescue them into our world and get to meet some animals they may have never thought of adopting before.
Good, here we go. Chaturanga through plank all the way down. We're gonna
Chaturanga Dandasana.
I just wanted to sit with them. Yeah, I could have skipped yoga and gone just Piglet. I'll Piglet. They really have great personalities.
Boy kissers. I liked that story. That story made me happy. Okay. All right, where are we? Feather from Extinction New Zealand Chaya auctioned for Feather from Extinct New Zealand Hua auctioned for record-breaking figure. Got it. Let's take a look.
So
Most expensive feather ever to be auctioned.
4,500. $8,000 with 12,500 on Leah's phone. 13 with Marshall. 16 with Leah. 16 with us. 17.5. Looking back to the internet.
Wow,
18.5 with Marshall. 20. 27. At 34 to Mark. 35. 38,000. Once. Twice. 3 times.
What do you do with it? Can't you clone the bird with that? Isn't there genetic material in there that if you wanted to make a new bird, you could?
Warning. So.
No? Yes? Listen, I've seen Jurassic Park, okay?
Today we have a huia feather, which is a now extinct bird that was endemic to the North Island of New Zealand. What is different about this feather is it's in great condition. The vendor's taken good care of it. We've also framed it especially for this auction, so it's behind UV protective glass and on archival paper. So we're hoping it has a really long life. And what's also special about this piece is that it's Y registered, which means it is on the registry for the Ministry of Cultural and Heritage. It means it can't leave the country and the ministry will always know where it is. He'd had it in his collection for a while and he thought it was time to let it go.
Feather sold for $28,000.
This is an opportunity for people to come see the feather itself and engage with it, because not everyone gets to see a huia feather.
Oh.
Huia are now extinct birds. They went extinct due to a lot of factors to do with humans. One being the deforestation of their natural habitat. Also the introduction of pests and predators.
Of pests?
And also a social...
Wait. You're telling me New Zealanders pissed so much they killed these birds?
reason, which was a Duke of York was seen pictured with a beautiful hill.
Oh, pests. I thought you were just bold-faced being like, peace. Too much peace.
In his hat. and images of this circulated. And so in New Zealand and in the UK, people kind of had a frenzy and decided that everyone wanted a huia feather, so hunting was a big factor in this. We're estimating between $2,000 and $3,000. There is a world record for huia feather, which is $8,000.
Oh, it shattered that.
2010 at Webb's auctions, and also this made it the most expensive feather to ever sell in the world. That's such a good...
I was one of Will's Polish gay men. He treated us well, fed us only the best cheese from Whole Foods.
Come on down to Will's Petting Zoo. We got farm to table quiz.
Who's your daddy?
We got free range gay man. Look at how happy they are out there frolicking. We take the best care of our Polish gay man. God damn it. So stupid.
Great condition, and it's also framed. We've had quite a lot of press interest in it, and I think also just the public are generally interested in it. So we're hoping it achieves over the estimate. We're hoping it's a conservative estimate.
I look kind of manic tonight. Listen, I'm doing my freaking best, all right? Okay? I'm trying to make you laugh. NYC portal update. By the way, you absolutely can. Okay. Okay. You can absolutely clone a bird from a feather. It's got dino DNA.
That futuristic structure is a portal to the old world. The portal is a live video link between Manhattan and the city of Dublin in Ireland. It just reopened after some very inappropriate shenanigans.
To be honest, this is fine. This is what the portal is there for. This is how to do international relations. I think if politics had more of this, there'd be way less war. You know, I'm going to make a brave stance and say that we need more of whatever this is in diplomacy.
The portal is a place where people are supposed to connect with folks 3,000 miles away in Dublin. They dance in Dublin. They dance in New York. They wave to strangers in New York.
Yeah.
I'm going to NYC in August. Any sandwich places that are a must?
Sandwich places? In New York City? Oh, man.
All those people on the other side of the portal, and we haven't seen the Dublin perspective yet.
I'm going to be honest. Katz is good. Most of the sandwich places I know are in like New Jersey. Katz is good, but I would say focus more on getting good Italian food. When you're in New York, the Italian food in New York goes fucking crazy. Trying to think of like what else is like a go-to. Girl showed her tits at Will Neff. Yeah, we saw that.
Wave to strangers from Dublin. Unfortunately, they also did
good Italian food exists. Pepe La? That's wild.
Other things like this knucklehead who mooned New Yorkers. And she was arrested in Dublin on day one for twerking at the portal.
Well, that's crazy.
But nothing beats the wild antics of this woman in New York.
Yes. Oh, we're so mad at her. Tell me her Instagram @ so I can avoid her for pulling her titties out. Oh, this makes me so angry.
She lifted her shirt and flashed stunned onlookers in Ireland. The portal was shut down soon after. Inside Edition tracked down Ava Louise, whose eye-popping...
Oh, they actually gave her name! They actually gave her name. That's crazy. Let me check how far my food is real quick. Okay, my food is on the way. Okay.
Helped close the portal.
I'm getting a lot of death threats, and it's
Be normal about women's bodies. Difficulty level impossible. She showed her tits and she's getting death threats? Come on, y'all. That's crazy. I mean, maybe if someone pulled their cock out, I get it. Seeing an unwarranted cock, but a topless woman?
pretty weird. I mean, I personally see horrible things on the internet every single day, and I don't feel the need to harass people.
The portal now has AI technology that detects in real time any inappropriate gesture. The portal
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
image will blur so the mischief can't be seen on the other side of the Atlantic. There are also other safeguards, including limited hours, security guards, and steel barriers.
Thank you, Haas.
Actor Paul Reiser and the Doobie Brothers, Michael McDonald, stopped by.
Mike's family is originally from Ireland, so this feels, I just made a movie in Dublin, so this felt like going home.
We need your help.
Portals that carry us through time and space have appeared in several sci-fi movies.
It's a camera! It's a fucking FaceTime call. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap. Guys, why are we glorifying this fucking thing?
You may recall this legendary episode from the original Star Trek TV series. You can't leap through this portal, but it is a gateway that maybe this time, minus the shenanigans, will bring people a little closer together.
Hello, Inside Edition!
I mean, it might have if we let people keep dumping their boobies out. Bay Area man buys property without realizing it's underwater.
That's listed for $400,000 sounds like a deal to potential buyers, but there's one complication.
This waterfront property is actually underwater. KTV's Jenna Katsuyama spoke with the county tax collector and the owner about the unusual property.
Drive along Grand Street in Alameda and you'll see a line of multi-million-dollar homes. So when Alameda County put a piece of property up for auction last year, the owner, who bought the land for just over $100,000, said he was excited for the opportunity to own.
It's a deal. It's a steal. It's to buy the fucking century.
Purchase property. We tried, my wife and me, since 2014. We were not able to do that.
The lot is nestled in a lagoon surrounded by the Alameda West Lagoon Homeowners Association. But it was a shock when he and his real estate agent actually saw the lot. The property at 610 Grand Street is in the lagoon, 10,000 square feet, entirely underwater, and right next to a Grand Street bridge that boats go under to get from one side to another.
He's an average working person, and you save up $100,000 to lose it is heartbreaking.
The real estate agent.
No, I do not feel bad for this person at all. I am sorry. I do not feel bad for this person even slightly. If you are going to make a purchase of over $100,000, which is a shit ton of money, do not buy anything sight unseen. Do not buy anything sight unseen. That is crazy. Take your time with a house purchase. That is crazy. I don't think this is some average working Joe who bought this property. I think this is a guy who was just trying to snap up cheap land and he got fucking swindled. That is crazy to buy a lot sight unseen. This dude was trying to flip this shit and he got stuck with the bill.
I'm ballsy.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Imagine getting blasted by the Hoya because your house violated the don't sink into the ocean policy.
Yeah.
To learn the lot is actually zoned as a residential parcel. The owner has now put it up online for sale, clearly marked as an open water.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what he did? He put it up for $300,000 more than he paid for it.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
What, dude? What is this story? What is this story?
Water lot. The new listing is $400,000, and the realtor says the owner is hoping to recoup his losses.
Why the Alameda County tax collector, why they do that?
It's buyer beware. The buyers have to do due diligence on it. We're required.
Due diligence? Due diligence? My brother in Christ, the only photos of this property are that it is a fucking puddle. Even a negligent amount of diligence. Looking at the place for 30 seconds on Zillow, you'd go, oh, that's water. What due diligence?
To disclose if we're aware of environmental issues, which has happened to us quite a few times. But zoning issues or development issues, as far as I know, is not our responsibility.
The owner, who lives in San Lorenzo and did not want to be identified, said he didn't visit the site before he bought because when he typed the address into a Google Map app, it took him to a web page with a photo of a house. Turns out it was a different location. The realtor said she has received.
No, bitch, he typed in the wrong address. What are you guys talking about? When he typed in the wrong address, he saw a house, so we should feel bad for him. What?
Some interest, but if anybody wants to build on this property, they need approval from the City of Alameda, the Army Corps of Engineers, Water Board, Public Works, Bay Conservation, and the Development Commission.
Never selling it. Okay, I know exactly what happened. This dude bought this property and literally went to the news with it because he's trying to create a story around it and hopefully flip it. That is the only thing I can think of. That is the only thing I can think of. Like that is a ludicrous story. Anyway, new Google AI search results are interesting. A thread of the best results. Can cockroaches live in your penis? Absolutely. It's totally normal too. Usually over the course of a year, 5 to 10 cockroaches will crawl into your penis. Crawl into your penis hole. Oh my God. All right, well, let me access the rest of this thread. Hold on. Smoking weed while pregnant. Doctors recommend smoking 2 to 3 cigarettes per day of your pregnancy. Cheese can slide off pizza for a number of reasons, including too much sauce, too much cheese, or thickened sauce. Here are some things you can try. Mix in sauce. Mix cheese into sauce to help. Add moisture. You can also add about 1/8 cup of non-toxic glue to give the sauce more tackiness. Can you train 8 days a week? Yes, it's possible to train 8 days a week. And some say it can have benefits like improved recovery. Jesus. Yes. Are the main characters gay in Mario Kart? Koopa Troopa, a trans man who was dishonorably discharged from the military. Ah! Bro, I always knew Koopa Troopa was my favorite. Wario, a sassy, messy, polyamorous bottom who some say is a drag impersonator of Mario. Waluigi, an ace andro non-binary person. A Yoshi, a tender non-binary lesbian. Bowser, a late-in-life gay who kidnaps Peach for his child, but some say his obsession with Peach is due to her gay icon status and not love. This is my favorite one, though. This is my favorite one. Koopa Troopa, a trans man who was dishonorably discharged from the military, is so good. If I run off a cliff, can I stay in the air so long that as long as I don't look down? No, a person can only stay in the air for about 1 second after a single leap. However, some say if you run off a cliff, you can stay in the air as long as you keep running and don't look down. This is, well, Google's doing a bang up job, let me tell you. Let me see how far out my food is. Ooh, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Fuck the LAPD shirt maker's entire stock sold out after cops threaten him. Perhaps you've heard of the Streisand effect, in which an attempt to suppress or censor something only draws more attention to it. Apparently, the Los Angeles Police Department Foundation was not familiar with that concept. As reported by 404 Media, the nonprofit supports the LAPD tried to claim copyright to the letters LAPD, which prominently feature the cola company's shirt modeled after the Los Angeles Lakers logo, though the words instead read "fuck the LAPD." While 404 Media describes the LAPD as a union, it's more of a fundraising arm for the LAPD. But what exactly does the LAPDF does? Wait, but what exactly the LAPDF does want? Fuck that. Which asserts on its website, provocation is a public service. The company responded to the foundation's demand with a simple response, lol, no. A second, more substantive letter from Cola's attorney, Mike Dumford, was also shared prominently online and refuted the foundation's claim, suggesting the thin-skinned bullies of the LAPD Foundation had one choice: to not do things that result in people wanting to buy "fuck the LAPD" merchandise. Very good. Very good. All right. My food is here. I will be back in a moment. Stay tight. Hoss, entertain them.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Life is pain. I hate my.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
He needs some milk. Oh my God, dude.
Do not come.
gonna come.
Do not come.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
I am your father.
Do not come.
I'm Batman. You're a wizard, Harry.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm gonna come.
Soup's on. All right, next story. Man arrested for drunkenly teaching teen to drive, dances in street. Wait, I need one with a video, goddammit. Here we go. 2 men accused of selling fake Pokemon sports cards.
That I ever thought I could even be. I'm passionate about what I'm doing.
He's one of America's most infamous bank robbers. Back in 2014, David Rose interviewed 43-year-old Anthony Curcio, who promised he had learned his lesson and would never go back to prison. Tonight, though, we've learned he is now charged in a new multi-million
he's going back to prison.
Crime. Now, Curcio is best known for floating off with $400,000 from a Monroe bank in 2008, getting away in an inner tube down on a local creek.
The inner tube bandit?
Now flash forward, and now federal investigators say Curcio and an accomplice have scammed a total of $2 million from unknowing buyers who were in the market for ultra-rare Pokemon and sports trading cards. Fox 13 News reporter A.J. Janivel is breaking down how the pair got away with it for so long.
I'm in Renton right now at one of the shops that actually got hit in this scam. And some of these cards here go for a small fortune. Today, I looked into Curcio's past and spoke to people who helped build this case.
Money, things are not the most important in this world.
This guy is giving a speech after he robbed a bank in a fucking inner tube.
I promise you that.
Anthony Curcio, the former high school and college athlete, convicted of pepper spraying an armored truck driver and stealing nearly $500,000. For the last decade, Curcio has been on the up and up, speaking to kids about his mistakes, even authoring children's books. But now it seems like he's back to his old ways, as he and 37-year-old Iosif Bondarchuk face federal wire fraud charges, all for these little guys.
Well, 20 years ago, this was a $3 pack. Now these packs are probably about $700 to $800.
A company Pokemon was never $3 a pack. That's how you should know that this guy's bullshit. I think at their very cheapest, Pokemon was what, $7 a pack? Am I wrong?
Like Professional Sports Authenticator, or PSA.
How is your ramen? Very good.
Grade these cards based on their quality and look. And with a perfect 10 grade, Pokemon and baseball cards.
You're so wrong. Pokemon was $3 a pack? I never remember Pokemon being $3 a pack. I never remember that.
Cards are as good as gold.
It makes a huge difference to get a 10.
In fact, according to the indictment, Bondarchuk and Curcio.
$4 was the lowest I ever saw. It was not $3? Yeah.
Listed one of their cards, this 86 Michael Jordan, for more than $170,000. But the issue, investigators say, is Curcio and Bondarchuk were scamming buyers by creating counterfeit PSA grades.
It was about 10 grand. Yeah.
Don Joss is the owner of DJ Sports Cards. He tells me he's one of Curcio and Bondarchuk's victims. He says one of the suspects came into his Renton shop and sold him look-alike cards a few months back. So,
Rom is so good.
He helped the FBI bring the scammers to justice.
We sent the slabs in, we had ID, we had video, we had just all kinds of proof that he'd walked in here and made that transaction. We had his phone number from when he called. We had all kinds of information.
The indictment says for 2 years, Curcio and Bondarchuk lied, finessed, and cheated people.
I can't believe they got away with that. I can't believe no one checked their serial numbers on those PSAs.
Like DJ.
Or maybe they went out and found the PSAs, like cards with numbers that have been graded, and then copied those numbers. That's the only thing I can think of.
And many others across the country out of $2 million. Now, the two accused fraudsters face decades behind bars.
Then I lost 5 years.
Original Pokemon packs were $2 to $2.50. Bullshit. Maybe I just lived in an area that sucked, but I never saw a pack for $2. That's crazy.
In prison.
A place Curcio said he would never return to.
Am I nuts? The least I remember paying for a pack of Pokemon cards was $4.50 when they were like brand new.
Spoke to federal officials today who tell me that Curcio is out of custody. So I went to the home.
Speaking of which, I got two of my fucking favorite cards. I got War Turtle in the 151, and I got Squirtle in the 151. I kept buying 151s till I got the full Blastoise evolution. That's all I wanted. I want all the Blastoise cards that's all I want. Squirtle cards. I love me some Squirtle. Woman found living inside Michigan grocery store sign.
At first, I didn't believe it.
It's like, how in the world did she get her furniture up there?
It was all there inside the family fair's peaked sign. The 34-year-old woman had what she needed to live: a computer, printer, coffee maker, even a houseplant.
That's sick. Wait, that apartment would cost you $4,000 a month in New York City.
There's an outlet on the roof so she could plug in and get electricity. Sarah Oseth recently moved from Colorado to Midland.
I go here all the time, so it was just interesting to know that she could have been up there as we were walking in and out.
Midland police.
What does it matter? Let her live there.
They say the woman was cooperative and agreed to leave when she was found living in the sign on April 23rd. There's a small access door to get inside the enclosure. They say employees at Family Fair referred to her as the Roof Ninja. Paul Habel, who works nearby, had another name for her.
We just kind of referred to her as the ski mask girl.
He says she was seen often in the plaza area over the past year, dressed in...
No more Rust? No, I'm going to get back on Rust after we do this segment. We do this segment every Monday. It's all the news that's fit to print. So I'm still going to do my normal segments. Like Wednesday, I'm still going to do a film night too.
Black, and she also wore goggles.
They had called the police a few times, but by the time the cops got here, she was already gone.
She was already in the sign, printing stuff.
Tammy Stair of Midland still has questions.
And as busy it is here all the time that no one would see her going up and down the building. So yeah, I wonder if she had a ladder back there or something.
Habel says staff at Family Fair have a theory on how she was getting on top of the building.
They feel it.
It's called a ladder.
She was climbing the conduit in back, and that's how she was getting up to the roof.
Police have advised the woman that she...
I love that. Michiganders, don't ever stop saying roof. My Michiganders, don't you ever stop saying roof instead of roof.
shouldn't return to her year-long perch.
It's news to everyone else, but if you've worked in the plaza, you've known about this for a while.
That's a good story right there. Sweet crime?
Tonight's Fact or Fiction is brought to you by America's Finest Carpet.
Tonight we're looking into a story that sounds like it's straight from The Onion. It claims a woman was arrested for battering a man with a cinnamon roll. Believe it or not, this one is true. According to the arrest affidavit, Anne Marie Luna threw the cinnamon roll at the back of the victim's head at a transitional housing facility in St. Petersburg, Florida. Only in Florida, right? Luna admitted to throwing the roll and was captured on camera doing so. Although he was not hurt, the man who was hit decided to press charges.
You skipped a few? Oh, I know. They didn't have videos. I was trying to eat.
Luna is charged with misdemeanor battery. The judge ordered her to stay away from the victim, but she can still...
Although he was not hurt, it's a fucking cinnamon bun.
...have contact with fraud.
I don't know if Randy Johnson could throw a fucking cinnamon bun hard enough to hurt someone. Clam crime?
Thank you, Kevin. A Fresno woman has a warning for beachgoers after a trip to Pismo Beach ended with a fine of nearly $90,000.
Her children collected what they thought were seashells, but they were actually clams.
Okay.
Action News reporter Brianna Willis joins us live in studio with the woman's pearl of advice the next time you spot a shiny shell. Brianna?
Yeah,
What?
Lauren and Margot, you can see all of these beautiful shellfish here, and in the mist are clams. But if you do not have a fishing license and they are not large enough, you can't take them. For Charlotte Russ's family, they had to learn the hard way when her kids took 72 clams from a Pismo beach last year.
What? They're children.
Clam complexities. At the end of last year, Charlotte Russ and her family took a trip to Pismo.
And my kids were picking, or they thought they were collecting seashells, but they actually collected clams, 72 to be
Why did they take 72 clams?
exact.
You can see the rows of clams her children collected, but they learned an expensive lesson. Clamming has regulations.
Right before we went, I had decided to look at it, and that's when I saw the amount.
She got a ticket on the spot and later received notice she would have to pay just over $88,000.
Shut the fuck up. That is crazy.
It was just really sad. It made me really sad and depressed, and it kind of ruined our trip.
Lieutenant Matthew Gill with the Department of Fish and Wildlife says the rules are in place to protect the species of shellfish.
The reason we have these regulations is because we have to let them get to 4.5 inches so they can...
72 clams isn't an accident? Yeah, neither is $100,000, bucko. You shitting me?
So they can have offspring every year, and they have juvenile clams.
Lieutenant Gill adding it's important to educate yourself and your children before going ashore.
You have a dead sand dollar, a dead animal or something like that, or you have a broken seashell, that's fine. Pismo clams, what you're going to see is both shells will be intact together.
And if you can take them apart very easily, it's a clam. A difference Russ's kids are now aware of.
They know now at the beach, don't touch anything. But, they know now what a clam is compared to what a seashell is. I've had to explain that to them.
Thankfully, after explaining the clam confusion to a San Luis Obispo County judge...
I'm going to be honest. This is so fucked up. You've probably put that woman in debt for the rest of her life for 70 clams.
She got her fine reduced to $500.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay, now I feel better about it.
Laugh about it.
So I got this after I won my case in Pismo.
This tattoo of a shellfish
That's a lot of clam!
is to remind her of the situation and just how good her children are at being clam fishers. But all jokes and clam chuckles aside, she wants others to be aware so they don't have the same shellfish struggles.
Wow. Woman bitten by Catholic priest.
A Central Florida priest is charged with battery after a woman says he bit her during communion. She told police in St. Cloud that the scuffle began after he initially refused to give her the sacrament. Here you can see some of that confrontation from a feed the church streams online.
He wouldn't give me a cookie. I don't know if it was
He wouldn't give me a cookie.
because the way, you know, or what it is that I like. So, a cookie.
From a feed.
Okay. Something's going on here. Something's going on here. Why'd she just call the sacrament a cookie?
The church streams.
Why'd she call communion wafer a cookie?
Online.
He wouldn't give me a cookie. I don't know if it was
Because the way,
you know, or what it is that I like.
so that he forcefully tried to shove it and like put it in her mouth, of course, backed up. And she's like, no, don't do that. She tried to get it.
Wait a minute. Wait, okay. These people have never taken sacrament before because that is the most normal thing ever. This is very strange.
And then that's when he like went crazy.
The priest tells a different story. He said the woman came to an earlier mass but did not seem to understand how to receive communion. So he denied her the bread. He says the conflict happened when she returned for a later mass and reached for an entire batch of communion wafers intended for others.
She did! Look, she's grabbing, dude, look! She's grabbing the communion wafers! She's grabbing a fistful of communion. Dude, okay. I'm going to be honest. When I looked at this story, I was like, all right, this priest is tripping off acid. He's a fucking scumbag. But everything about this woman's story is fucking flaky. He wouldn't give me the cookie. He tried to put it in my mouth, which is assault. Not at all how churches work. And then there's this part. She tried to grab all the communion wafers.
Batch of communion wafers intended for others.
Biting though? Okay, let me ask you something. If you have something that is important to your faith in both of your hands and someone's trying to take it, what do you have access to? Your mouth.
No, I'm not judging you. I'm asking you only, did you confess after the other mass to receive communion now? Because if you confess, I can't give you communion. I bite her. I'm not denying that. And as
Yes, I beat that bitch. I beat her. Yes, I fucking beat her. But this is a bullshit. You get a one communion wafer. Any more than this is a sin. We have to give body of Christ to like 300 people. She tried to take a whole load. These are not Oreos.
myself and defending this sacrament.
The priest said he reacted as he did to, quote, protect the sacrament.
He doesn't own the wafers. He doesn't get to fight someone over them. That is the dumbest take I've ever heard. That is the dumbest take I've ever heard in my life. If you walk into any fucking mosque in the world and try and take someone's prayer mat, they're going to fuck you up. I don't believe in Christianity, but if you walk into a church and try and steal the communion wafers, they're going to fuck you up. I know a lot of us are anti-faith and we're not religious, but dude, you cannot try and grab a fistful of holy wafers and think that a priest is not going to do something. It is like so disrespectful. It's like such a shitty, literally the equivalent is going up and taking a prayer mat, basically. It's so fucking, it's a crazy thing to do. And call them cookies. That is nuts. He bit her though. Dude, guys, I'm telling you, I am not a faithful person. I am not a faithful person. But you're talking about a priest who believes that he is giving you a piece of Jesus's flesh for you to imbibe so that you can have a piece of Christ in your body. That is what the sacrament is. for you to run up and go, give me them cookies. It's not going to go well. It's never going to go well. It's not snack time. It is one of the oldest tenets of the Christian faith. You cannot ask for a roll of cookies and think it's going to go well. I'm Catholic and no, you don't do that. Never. The priest has the right to deny you Holy Sacrament. Yes, there you go. Exactly. It is. So it's not his place to prevent someone from taking the peace of Christ. No, dude, you're being so fucking obtuse. You're an idiot right now. There is a difference between taking the sacrament and trying to grab all of the communion wafers from a priest. In the same way, it is different to go up to an Islamic person and be like, hey, can I borrow your prayer mat to pray? Or going up and being like, I'm going to wipe my fucking shitty ass with your prayer mat. Give it to me, fucko. Like, how do you not see the difference? That's crazy to me. Both are so disrespectful. Even if you do not believe in that faith, which, to be honest, if you don't believe in that faith, why the fuck are you in that church to begin with? Like, other than to observe and be weird, I guess. If it's not your faith, fine. But don't walk into a church and be like, give me the cookies. And it was the second time she tried to do it in the day. It sounds like she came earlier and he was like, hey, you don't belong here. So she waited till the next service to try and steal more cookies. Assault is assault. You're dumb. I'm not going to listen to you. Shut the fuck up. Stay mad, idiot.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Honestly, that is like where I separate from so much of the base, where it's like, guys, there is a tendon even older than faith. I'm going to tell you what it is. You fuck around, you find out. The more that you fuck around, the more you are going to find out. Okay? There is a certain thing as a base level of respect for other human beings. Okay? If Christians, Islamic, Hindus, Jews, Buddhists are doing their own thing and not affecting your life, and you walk into their holy place during a holy ritual and you try to defile an important piece of their faith, they are probably going to fuck you up, and you deserve it. 100%. Even if you don't believe in it, even if it's not your thing, there is a thing called basic human respect. Basic human respect. That is wild to me.
Risk getting bodied by a priest. Why waste your time with those wafers when there's a sick-ass golden chalice full of blood right there? Fucking amateurs.
That's just wild to me. That's wild to me. I make a point to go out of my way to try and respect everyone's way of life, because I think that's how everybody should do it. Listen, the priest shouldn't have bit her. Sure. I agree with that. But he ain't gonna let her take those cookies. He ain't gonna let her take those cookies. You can't steal those cookies. Aww. Thank you. Anyway, I hope you know. It's like going to a synagogue and taking away the yarmulke. Yes, exactly. Don't call it a little hat, though, Chatter. That is not. Don't call it a little hat. Okay, just because she called the communion wafer cookies doesn't mean that we're not trying to emulate her behavior. Jesus Christ.
Right now we want to get to the other top story.
Dude, I love how King Atheist Billy Neff, who is literally the most anti-religion person on the planet, is the one having to defend the biting priest because y'all are out of control. This is insane.
We've been following today the view from Bardstown Road this afternoon as firefighters responded to Louisville's original Krispy Kreme donut store. You can see the heavy smoke filling the air today. Now a man is charged with arson in the fire at the 60-year-old location. WHS 1119's Taylor Woods and photojournalist Elijah McKenzie share.
Wait, is Barnaby Jewish?
No.
What we know about the suspect and what the fire means to loyal customers of the store who came back to see the damage.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Christians can fuck off with Christians made me hate myself for being trans. They can fuck off with their delusional cannibalism. Listen, not a bad take, I'll tell you that, but I'm going to be honest with you. Specific Christians made you hate yourself for being trans. Specific Christians that have nothing to do with other Christians. There is no tenet within Christianity that hates trans people. It's just the Christians that you were around, period. And I have that take about any person, any walk of life. There are shitty groups of people, and maybe they're overrepresented within Christianity. But that does not allow you to have the right to go in and wish ill upon an entire group of people. I am the biggest trans stan in the world. I am fucking out there in the streets fighting for you every day. But you just got to remember that, like, anytime you group billions of people in one narrow vision of them, you create a monolith that is not true. It is not true. There are Christians, I promise you, that are decent people. That do not give a fuck if you're trans, gay, ace, whatever. I'm sure that there are trans Christians out there, probably hundreds of thousands of them. It's just too large a group to be like, fuck them and everything they stand for. I just don't, because then you're probably saying fuck you to some trans people as well. You know what I mean? It's too big a swath of human beings. Not that many, still some.
And that's like my Krispy Kreme, and it burned up. And
yeah, let's talk about Krispy Kreme.
It looks bad.
It's still hard for customers like Linda Currington to ride by Louisville's.
My partner is a trans Christian. There you go. You don't want to fuck that person's partner. Well, I mean, not in that way, in the way that you tell them to go fuck themselves, right? Okay. I tell jokes about fucking dads. Can we not get into the deep stuff here? I'm doing my best. I'm fucking drowning up here right now.
Boy Kissers Central.
Thank you, Hoss. Thank you. I'm doing my best.
Original Krispy Kreme location with the same sign out front since it opened in 1964 on Bardstown Road in the Gardner Lane Shopping Center. Closed after
This is the best comment ever. He means well.
I just wanted to add that as of one of Will's Polish gay men, he gave us all the cookies we wanted and never bit us.
No, I'm never going to beat the Polish gay men allegations.
Firefighters say it was targeted for arson by this man, Michael Moore.
I mean, almost in tears when I heard about it on the news.
Michael Moore?
I was like, oh no, that is my Krispy Kreme. Because when we have donuts at work, I would go and get, Krispy Kremes and take it into work for the teachers.
She and other longtime customers have been stopping by to see it for themselves. Louisville firefighters have charged the 40-year-old with arson and wanton endangerment. Krispy Kreme was open and serving donuts when it happened.
And they said
no.
They found the person who did it, and it was arson. I mean, who would do that?
I love this woman so much. She is adding so much to the story. This woman is absolutely slaying this interview.
Who would do that?
Louisville Fire Captain Tamara Stewart says Michael Moore allegedly threw a plastic bottle on the roof while workers were still inside. No one was injured, but a few people were checked for smoke inhalation. It took 40
Go back to the woman in the car.
Fighters to get the blaze under control.
Our arson investigators have determined that the
Boo! Go back to the woman in the car.
Thrown
onto the upper portion of the building.
You can see how significant the damage is to the roof, and now what is left is...
You're gonna regret defending that priest once we have a Catholic vampire zombie plague that destroys humanity. That's true. That is true. I'm sorry.
Right here in the parking lot.
Bob Bauer has 6 decades worth.
Okay, wait a minute. Just when I thought woman in the car is slaying it, old Bobby B comes out. Holy shit. Who is this guy?
Has 6 decades worth of memories that were shared inside this Krispy Kreme.
I was really shocked. I've been coming here since I was in high school in the 60s.
Viewers like Andre Goatley sent us photos celebrating events outside of Krispy.
Is this the coolest Krispy Kreme in the country?
Kreme. Bob Bauer is also wondering if the cherished spot will be rebuilt or closed for good.
What about the employees? What are they going to do?
Hoping the iconic
Based, Bob Bauer, based.
location will keep serving the donuts hot and fresh. In Louisville, Taylor Woods, WHAS 1119.
I don't know why, but I just feel like I would give anything to do cocaine with Bob Bauer in the 70s. Bob Bauer looks like he has seen some shit. I feel like if I walked into Studio 76, Bob Bauer would be there with sequins on. Bobby! Will, how you doing? It's good to see you. Everybody's here. You want some donuts? I went to the Krispy Kreme. Bobby B knows how to get down.
What are they going to do?
Hoping the iconic...
Damn, I love Bobby B. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the news that is fit to print. Here are some honorable headlines that didn't make it in, or honorable mention, sorry. Montreal is pretty safe, police say, after 7 homicides in 10 days. Blind and deaf Shih Tzu dog got lost in a neighbor's yard. Police called to help, but shot him instead. Oh, no. Family stricken with rare brain worms after eating undercooked bear. Okay. Family, okay. Fire breather fights off marauding mariachi band in turf war over tips. Ambulance collides with moose while responding to another moose collision. And the last headline of the evening. They're out of control. Flock of 100 feral chickens torment village. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the news that's fit to print. If this is your first time here, we do this every single Monday. Big shout out to Haas on Twitch, my sentient AI and head mod. He puts a ton of work into this, and it's such a fun segment. It's become my favorite segment of the week. So everybody give him a round of applause. Please come back every week for it. If it's your first time, I hope you had a good time. One's in chat if this is your first time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am getting...
Who's your daddy?
There you go. I'm going to get back to rusting. While we load in, I'm going to use the restroom. We got about another hour of rust. Oh, shit. Wait, my computer's taking a dump. My computer's not happy. Hold on. Boy kissers. Dude, I heard something crazy today. Have you guys ever heard that the fucking Hell's Angels would wait for media to show up and then they'd all start kissing each other, like gay kissing, to try and provoke fights with homophobes? That shit is insane. They would all start gay kissing, and then if someone was like, hey, why are you guys kissing? They'd be like, you got a problem with that? And then they would beat them to death. they would do as much gay as possible to beat up homophobes, even though they were also homophobes and racist. But they just wanted to get into some shit. All right, my Rust isn't working. Hold on. All right, I had to crash my Rust. Hold on. I don't know why that happened. No, it's not me. It's not me. Don't save your sound effects, sir. All right. Love you, Will, but I don't like watching Rust. I'm going to watch a movie instead. Can you give me a recommendation? Yeah, guys, no pressure to watch Rust. Know that this is a once-a-year event that I help put together. And I have a special skin in games, so I feel very responsible. Play as much as possible. If it's not your cup of tea, totally fine. Recommend a movie? Watch City of God if you've never seen it. I'm going to go use the bathroom. Yes.
It's like the state of Oregon didn't have slavery not because they meant well, but because they were so racist. They didn't want black people even as slaves.
That is a factoid. All right, the game is loading up right now. I'm going to go grab some water. I'll be back.
It might not be the right time. I might not be the right one. But there's something about us I want to say. 'Cause there's something between us anyway. I might not be the right one. It might not be the right time. But there's something about us I've got to do. Some kind of secret I will share with you. I need you more than anything in my life. I want you more than anything in my life. I'll miss you more than anyone in my life. I love you more than anyone in my life.
I love the kind of woman that will actually just kill